be live. Fantastic. Right. Cranking on with the stream. Hello guys, my name's Calamative Joe. Welcome back to a new video on the Calamative Joe YouTube channel. So, today we're on the Survival Legacy world. And I am going to go to... Don't know, but we can do something fun today. So welcome to the stream. So, what we're going to do is go and have some exploration. So if I was going to jump then off there onto here. But is that 4 blocks or something? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Should we see if we can do it? Let's see if we can do a jump of 4. Oh, just about missed. We did a jump of 3. That would have been fine, but we did a jump of 3. It wasn't exactly 4. So, if I continue this way then, what I'm going to do, guys, is think about what we might build. To tell you what, I've got a load of stone bricks on me. I've got a load of stone bricks on me, like too many stone bricks on me, to be honest. So I'm going to go and use them. First off, let's just check if any of this needs repairing. It does not, so just thinking a second about where I could go and build this little build that I want to build. Because we got so much stone on us. We've also got a load of stone here just left over. So let's go this way. There we go. Let's go this way. And we will go under here. So, good. And then, I'm going to go all the way to the other side. I'm not going over here I'm not going over here for the sake of going over here. I'm going over here because it takes us to another part of the world where... And there's more stone bricks here. This takes us to another part of the world, pretty much. We're behind everything. So, if I go up here, and then go behind... If I go up here, another stone brick. Right, if I go over here, I'm trying to find a flat space. There we go. There we go. Hello, me and Vicky. Welcome to the stream. First, yes, you are first. Congratulations for being first on today's stream. Welcome. I'm just going to head this way. I'm just trying to find a perfect spot a moment to build this. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Just going to quickly go this way. I need to plug my laptop charger in a sec, guys. I'm going to go this way a sec. I need to find a spot that's perfect for this. Oh. At the moment, though, I am struggling to find a spot that works. Do you know where I'm from? Bosnia, if I correct. If I'm correct, you're from. If I remember correctly, you're from Bosnia. Right. Let's shut these trees down. I think you said Bosnia. Yes, I do remember. Right, so ooh. Let's get rid of that cobblestone then. We haven't got one of those gigantic oak trees, do we, over here? I hate taking those down because they take fin ages. No, we don't. Will I ever add Joe Mativ to my book? Well, I'm going to explain what that means to everyone else who's in the story. So basically, I publish novels. I publish novels on Amazon. And like books on Amazon. Basically, me and Vicky uploaded, who's in the stream right now, basically said, "Oh, I've read that. I've read it." And I said, "Oh, who's your favourite character?" Then they responded, Johnson Mativ, which is a character that doesn't exist, and it's basically Johnson and half of my YouTube channel, and the half of Clammative Joe. Thinking that, oh, they were magically thinking that a character would be called that. And that, will I ever add a character? Maybe. But it depends whether the name fits. If you get what I mean, it depends whether the name fits the story. It depends whether the name sort of fits the story, if you get what I mean. Because naming a character is hard. Naming a character in a book is hard because the name's got to have the right sound. It's got to have the right, like, gravity to it. Naming a character in a book is very, very hard. Especially if you're writing like a science fiction story, you've got to try and make the name sound interesting. Oh. Joe, you're the best YouTuber. Oh, thank you. It's really kind of you. Right, I'm just gonna go and I need to go and pick up some more dirt from over here. Don't know how much dirt I've got left now. There we go. There we go. Perfect. We're just gonna go and find a bed. Thank you. No, but the fat thing is a joke. Do I? Oh, I have some saplings here. I was hoping I'd had a bed over here, but I don't. What's this? I know where we are. I built a little house over... Oh my god, I didn't realize that was that close. Perhaps we should make a path through the trees here. There we go. Just, there we go. There we go. So, I didn't realise that these were that close. So, so if I walked through here then, where would this sort of say bottle of water? We don't actually say it the way you guys think. I need a tissue. Where is it? There it is. We don't actually say it the way you guys think we say it. The bottle of water thing, the bottle of water thing came from Americans mishearing British people. So, thank you. Oh, sorry, my nose was really itchy, guys. Right, so this is going to be... If I put it here... I don't know how big that is. There we go. So, just want to go... I need to find out how big this is and put it on this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, this is practically going to be right up against the walls here. So, this is going to look really cool, by the way. Is that half? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fantastic. Good. Put some stone here like that. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to go around. And we're going to build up these walls. Can you name countries that are smaller than Bosnia? Country Vatican, San Marino, Andorra, Vatican City. I said 3. I can't think of the others. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's go this way, guys. Oh, bollocks. I seem to have broken... I need to shut this tree down. Oh, my nose. Sorry. We're just building a castle. We're building a little castle here because I had some stone bricks left over, so I thought I... Have I ever visited Bosnia? No. I've been to Germany, Belgium, Spain, and France. Hello, Hannah. Welcome to this stream. Right, so let's just move this tree sapling here. We just have to move this out of the way a minute. This looks good so far. But I think we're gonna have to go higher. Is this console edition? Yeah. This is the Nintendo Switch version of console edition. Welcome. And you're new. Welcome. We're just working on a castle. I had some stone bricks left over from a project that I was working on, so I thought I'd just build a castle on by the sea here. I hope you would beat the end. I hope you haven't beaten the Ender Dragon. I mean, I have beaten the Ender Dragon, but I can respawn the Ender Dragon. Okay, this tree's a little bit in the way, but... Actually, I don't think that matters, actually. If we get rid of this one, I don't think this really matters, because we can go this way. I think this turret has to go a little bit taller. Right. Okay, let's go a bit taller. Right, we're going to go this way. And up a bit more. So, what I'm going to do is try and build up as much as possible. We're trying to build this castle. Just doing that so we can get around here. Legacy Console Edition, Nintendo Switch. This is the original console edition for Minecraft before the Bedrock edition came in. Basically, the Minecraft Bedrock edition replaced this version a few years ago. I brought all this stone bricks here for a reason, to turn into stone. I brought all this stone, I mean, to turn into stone bricks. We might as well do that really quickly. Thank you to the person who subscribed, by the way. We're aiming to 8,500 by the end of the month. We're currently 60-something away, which is just amazing. So, what we're going to do here is go across like this. And we're going to keep going. Oh, bollocks, I think I just missed one there. Sorry guys, my laptop's mucking up. There we go. In fact, let's go up 2 higher. It'd be nice to have a bit of a viewpoint off the top of this build. Oh, that was accidental. So I've got enough stone. I've got more than enough stone bricks. But I'm gonna need to go up higher. So just get up here. There we go. Thank you to the person whoever subscribed. Thank you so much. We're aiming to 8,700 by 500 by the end of the month. I think though, 2 higher. Actually no, 3 higher. Let's go 3 higher. I think we go 3 higher because this makes it look scary. Because castles weren't just meant for defense, castles were also meant to intimidate. Plus, we got loads of stone left over. We can make this a little bit higher. Because I got so much stone, we might as well go a bit higher. Well, we are gonna need to make sure we have some when we put the walls in. Can we see that house from here, or is it? Just about. I'm actually convinced that's not it. I don't know. So I'll bring that. I'm gonna bring a craft table up here in a minute. There we go. Right. Okay. So this is gonna look really good in this den. Just need. Oh, just put a plank of wood there a minute. Need one of these here though. Now, didn't think of that. I need a way to get around it, so I'm gonna have to put some dirt. I'll take 2 stacks because that should just be more than enough. But I think I'm gonna need some more stairs, so I'm just gonna quickly make 2 dozen more. I think 34 should be, well, more than enough. I think. Let's just go and put some extra dirt up here. Right. Sorry, my nose is blocked. Right, let's go this way. Going to go across here, and now we've got to try and turn. We don't have to worry about the other side. We have to turn this way, though. We have to turn this way and do it on this side. When we do it on this side, I actually think we're going to run out. I know that's a total difference from what I said 20 minutes ago. Literally 2 minutes ago. Oh, bollocks. That needs to be the other way around. I know that's the total opposite to what I said like 5 minutes ago. But I've just realised that we have to use 13 here. We have to use 13 here. 13 there, 13 here. That's 26. And on that last side, that would be 39. Oh, I think I've fucked up somewhere. No, I didn't. Right, okay. No, we had enough. We had enough. How? How do we have enough? How did we have enough? Oh, I know. I know. It wasn't that. I forgot to put the stone blocks into the equation. There we go. So I might as well go around, pick up the the dirt here. I'm gonna go around here now, and I'm going to go and do this. But I now believe that I've got enough stone to... I believe that I've now got enough stone to... I have got enough stone to... Just making sure. I believe I've got enough stone now so that I can go and fill in the rest. Obviously, we will change the dirt. The dirt was only put there so I could work on the actual castle shape. It's only a small little castle, guys. It was only going to be a small one. Hello, Pickles. Welcome to the stream. It's only going to be a small little castle here. In fact, I'm going to take down that staircase we made. I'm going to take down in a second. I'm going to go into the center of this build and go and re-put them in. How are you, Pickles, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Right, okay. There we go. How's your day going? I mean, it's only just started. It's only 12 o'clock. Right, so... I'm literally going to go downstairs. I have got over a stack of torches with me, so I can put some here set. I want to find out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Just trying to work out where we can put this staircase. My favourite lunch place. Like, what do you mean by lunch place, though? There's no such thing as a lunch place. Because there's so many. Just because there's so many. I need a room of 3. So you get food from for lunch. But we don't really call them that. We just call them shops, like food shops. I'm using US terms. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no idea. Just give me a sec. I'm just gonna mute my mic a minute. I gotta be honest. I've lost. Hello, that one guy building the castle. I've just bent my finger back. No, but honestly, I was a bit confused there, Pickles. I was a bit confused there, I will admit. Yeah. I think the best lunch place would be for you. I think the best thing would be you just go and try something. Because there's no such thing as the best. Just because someone thinks it's the best doesn't mean it's the best. It's kind of like, One thing I would suggest if you're going to be in the UK, if you're coming to the UK for like a holiday or like a visit to the UK, try a smaller cafe. Try a smaller cafe, because smaller cafes in the UK tend to have better food and bigger portions. This might shock you guys. Just because it's a big brand doesn't mean it's the best food. Right, so yeah, try a smaller cafe. There's a lot of cafes in the UK. I need more. This might shock you guys, but I need more stone bricks. I generally need more stone bricks because I've used them all, and I need to build the staircase. And we've got quite far to go, so I think I've done very well in building this. Basically, I used all the stone bricks I had in from Wednesday's stream. Am I still in a heat wave? Well, it's still warm. It's still warm. The UK's normally the UK's like 25 to 30 degrees. The UK's like 25 to 30 degrees every day at the moment, which is lovely. It's not really. It's not. We are having another heat wave come in, but not yet. But it's just like it's just warm. It's just warm and dry. At the moment, the UK is just... I had some stone bricks left over here. 464, some stone and some stairs. Can you see said castle from here? We're not in a heat wave, it's just warm and dry, so... At the moment, it's not rained in quite a while. I want to know whether you can see this like castle from here. Just about through the trees there. When was the last time you saw? No, I was talking about rain. I said it. I don't think I've seen rain since June. I don't think I've seen. I don't think I was saying I don't think I've seen it rain since at the end of June. But yeah, the UK's dry. It's not. It's not exactly. It's not like the hottest. It's not. It's not exactly the hottest at the moment. It's just. The UK's not the hottest at the moment. It just tends to be warm and dry. But yeah, as some advice, sir, if you are in the UK, try some of the traditional food. The full English, something like the full English breakfast, not the full experience. Well, the full English experience, the full British experience. There is food in the UK that you wouldn't see anywhere else. How far have we got to go up now? Um, I need to get these walls higher. I need to get these stairs. Oh my god, it's raining. There we go. I needed some light across here for us to see what we were doing. We are getting very, very close to finishing this this up. We just need to get these walls, this stairs in. Right. Another one there, and another one there, and then when we build up this wall here, there will be another one there. And then when we build up this wall here, there will be another one right here. And then in a sec, we will build up this bit here, and there will be another one right there. No. Okay, so, okay, I got it. There we go. I think we're almost there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a hell of a view. I haven't seen it from far away yet. Let's put some torches on each one. I mean, this castle's going to look intimidating from really far away. I mean, it looks so... Oh, shit, you can't see because we've sunk. It looks so cool. We just got to build up some... We just got to build something here. Besides, where's the next door going to be? Oh. Done all that. I've done all that there. No. There's going to be a door there. There's going to be a door here. Right, that'll be fine. So there's going to be a door here. And then as we go up, okay, good. So we can have 3 doors. We can have 3 floors in this castle, but each one will have like a window. I haven't got enough stone bricks to do like all the walls today, but haven't got enough stone bricks to do anything else, like anything else to this castle today, unless we go and get some more. But if I go upstairs now, there we go. And then eventually these like viewpoints will go up and up. So they'll go up and up, and you'll be able to see out. Because I got enough. Hello, Ghost Fort. Welcome to the stream. Not seen you on the stream in ages. Welcome back. Oh shit! Just fell through the floor. That's lovely, isn't it? Right. Ouch. We definitely need to put something in here, guys, to stop us falling down the stairs. That 4 that we used earlier on, I'm going to use again. There we go. Now I need to jump up and jump the other way so I can drag those ones down. But so these torches that we placed earlier on, they can go here. What are you building? We're building a castle. We've been building a castle because I got bored and I had loads of stone left in my inventory from a build I did a few days ago. So I thought we'd build a castle across here. Oh. We'll fix that some other time. Like, we don't have any stone bricks left over. Why can't I put that? That one random torch. I can't put any of them together. I can't put this one torch with the others. But now it's gone to. That's so weird. I mean, doesn't that look intimidating, guys? The rule of kings. I think all it needs is some torches on some of those holes on the other side. And some sort of doorway, I believe. I think some sort of doorway. Tell you what. Hold on. I've got enough to make 5. Oh, sorry, my nose is blocked. There we go. There we go. Right, I'm gonna go home a sec. I'm gonna get some stone bricks and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get some stone bricks, then I'm gonna come home with them. How are you, Ghostfort, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Right, I'm gonna head this way. I know exactly where I am. If I did I leave like a chest over here full of stone? Sorry, my nose is really itchy this morning. This afternoon. There we go. Good and you? I'm great. Thank you for asking. That's really kind of you. I'm gonna quickly go this way. There we go. I'm gonna head this way. I believe there might be stone in here. Wow, we got cobblestone. Not the type of stuff that we're after at the moment, though. Right. Sweet. Home. We got loads. Hello, Glowbeans. How are you today? Oh, my nose. Sorry, my nose is really itchy, guys. Oh. There we go. I'm just going to quickly take as much of this as possible. And the stone there. There we go. Hi, Joe and Gabe. Hello. Is that everything? Yeah, that's enough. Welcome. Good, just relaxing right now. That's good to hear. I'm just heading back to a build we've just worked on. It's just there, ironically. It's just there. We've built a castle on the, Oh, it's just stopped raining. Lovely, we can visit the castle without... I was actually going to stop building it for now because I ran out of stone, but I've realised that we had stone in that other place. So, it means I can go around now. I've got enough to go around and add these rooms in. So, And it means we can also add the windows. I want this castle. I want this little castle here. It's not really a castle. It's more of like a, well, it is a castle. Like, it's a small castle, but it's designed to be one of those ones that's sort of meant to intimidate you. And that's what that's what castles were used for. That's right already. Thanks. We're just going to put these windows in. And then I'm going to put the torches in. So I want this castle to look quite intimidating, as you see it from like miles away. So the idea is, if I go up here, the torches sort of do something with it as well. They make it look fearsome. Kind of like how Blackbeard used to use candles like tied to his beard to make it look like his beard was smoking, and it made him look more intimidating. So there we go. Oh, that's an accident. So going to go and put these last few bits in here. Now, then we can go up to the higher level. Wait, so you're the king? I think so. I'm the king of this castle. I'm the king of the castle, you're the dirty rascal, as the old song goes. That's how the old song went. I swear it goes like that. Yeah, it is. It's an old nursery rhyme. Right. I'm going to go along like this. I'm going to go and put in... I'm going to put these stone bricks into here like this. Okay. Joe's even the king in real life. Oh, I wish I was. But I'm not. I wish I was, though. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? So... hello, Olivia Willow. Welcome to the stream. So... there we go. Right. Torch, 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 torch. Torch, 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 torch. Torch, 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 torch. There we go. A castle. We're building a castle on this On this little bit of like flat land, we're building a little castle looking out over the ocean. There we go. So we're just working on the final little bit here. We need to go and put the windows in on the top, all the windows in at the top floor. On the top floor, we just put all the windows in, and then because the flooring's all done, we can do this now. Is there a name for it? I don't know. Ooh. The one further down the map is called Norgos. So this one should have a name too. Why didn't I name it something from my book or something like that? No, that should be like that, shouldn't it? No. Do 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 do. I think of the Castle of Saint Joseph. That's an interesting name. I will admit, it's an interesting name. But I think it needs to be something more intimidating. The idea of a castle was it was both. The idea of castles was that they were both offensive and defensive. So castles were meant to stop uprisings, but also put down uprisings. So because we've got enough stone bricks left over, I'm going to put in the floors. Floor in here. There we go. So it is a good name. Maybe we should build that as a church. We should build that as a church. I'm going to screenshot it, the name. But I think that should be more of a church. I think that's more of a churchy name. The Church of Saint Winterstorm Castle. I don't know. I don't know. What's my favourite castle in the UK? Because the UK has loads of castles. Well, my favourite castle to walk around is... My favourite castle to walk around... My favourite castle to walk around, guys, is Carnarvon. Because Carnarvon's huge. It's one of the biggest castles. Well, it's not the biggest, but the biggest, in fact, is Windsor. Windsor Castle is the biggest castle in the world. It's absolutely massive. Hello. My favourite is hello Evil Larry, welcome to the stream. Yeah, my favourite castle, guys, is the biggest castle in the UK is Windsor. Windsor Castle is the biggest castle in the world. It's honestly, if you've never seen a picture of Windsor Castle, guys, Windsor Castle is absolutely massive. Like, honestly, look at it. Look at an image of it. It is. It's also over 1,000 years old. In fact, I want to give this some detail on the sides, so got an idea. I want to give some put some like detail in here just to make it look cool. And then I think we should give it some like little designy bits here like that. There we go. 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 Looks amazing. Thank you. What is my favourite holiday? Whichever one I get a time off. Are you talking about actual holidays or like holidays where people actually have off? Because my favourite holiday will be a time when I'm on the beach. I like it, thanks. I only started building it because I had loads of stone left in my inventory from a project, so I thought, well, I found the most flattest area, which we had to flatten. We flattened it some more. We flattened it a little bit more just and took some trees down, but I actually quite like this. Plus, if I go to the top, because you guys haven't seen like the view from the top. Right, we're going to the top. You've got quite a nice little view. You've got you can see the random spruce tree that I put in the middle of the jungle. The lion statue is literally... Oh, I've gone off the edge. Campfire night? What do you mean bonfire night? Will I add more stuff to this castle? Well, I don't really know what I can add, but I'm going to add more to the world, of course, because I always do. This Minecraft world is 10 years old in just under a month. So, we're going to continue to add more. What else can you see from here? Not much, but there is some builds over there. I do want to see if you can see the yeah, you can, that's cool. You can also see the Mayan temple that we built over there. Which It's really cool that we can see that. And then, yeah, that little house. Well, you got that house there. But there is a house over here. I was just trying to see if we could see this from the I was trying to see if we could see this, because obviously this used to be really remote. This Minecraft house here used to be really remote, like in the middle of nowhere, and now it's like there's all this shit around it. It's all these builds around it. That house here used to be really remote, and obviously we had the stuff over here, but you never used to be able to see it. But obviously I've done a lot of flattening since to build shit, but you can now see it. But you never used to be able to see it. So, you can from here you used to never be able to see it, which, saying that, you can't really. I was convinced that that castle you might have been able to see this, but I think we're just a little bit out of view. I think it's a little bit too far. The end portal. I mean, my end portal is really far away. It's like over. It's like 1,000. Well, it's like 1,000 blocks from here. I'm thinking about whether we get rid of this. The nether portal. Yeah, the nether portal. I wanted to build a huge nether portal cube, and I finally did it. I'm tempted to get rid of this village, because I used to have a place for subscribers to build stuff here, and I got rid of it. But it's... I built everything there, guys. I'm tempted to get rid of this village. Perhaps we keep the farmland here, but I'm tempted to get rid of it. I don't know why. I'm then tempted to make that the new town area, but at this point, I don't know. My world is here, guys. You can see it. From here, you can see the Victorian townhouse. And if by extension, you can start. This is where you can start to see my house. How many people have watched this stream so far? No, I've not built anything in the Nether, because you can reset the Nether on this version. So if I reset the Nether, it would mean that I don't. If I reset the Nether, it would mean that we wouldn't see anything. It would constantly reset. My survival legacy town. My legacy town is like running out of spaces, and that little village that I built over there just wasn't. The medieval village wasn't exactly what I wanted it to look like, because I'm not very good at building medieval. So I'm thinking perhaps we get rid of the medieval bit. We leave the farmland. So, but I'm thinking, cool. Hello, Super Bars Maya. Welcome to the stream. But I am thinking where, because my town is almost filled up, that's where we build the next town. Because I still want to build on my legacy town, but I've got no room. The only way I could possibly expand the town is if I flattened all this out. Build a shop out of only nether blocks. I built a house out of only nether blocks. We've sort of done that, really. It's over here. I've built a house out of only nether materials. Apart from I used some glass on it. I used some glass and a wooden door, but everything else is totally nether materials. I actually really like how it looks, though. What do you guys think? I actually really like how it looks. We've got a pyramid here. I haven't got any. This pyramid has been here since 2016. There's not much around here that's still here, really. Apart from the pyramid. Apart from the pyramid and the apart from the pyramid and that little wooden house, like there's not much here from 2016 across here. We did have a mob spawner around. We did have our own mob trap here, but it was shit and it never worked. So I sort of got rid of it. I sort of got rid of it because it never worked, and I built stuff over the top of it. And actually, fun fact, guys, I made this myself, literally. If I jump in, this was actually a valley. This was actually through here was actually a valley between two hills, but I covered it over to build shit, and you can tell I can show you some stuff like that's the paths. You see, that's the paths going through it. That's the paths. This is the underground of a garden. This is where the mob trap used to be. This was the way in. In fact, this is when I filled it in. This was when I first meet you. Really? When I was taking down the mob trap? I thought I took down the mob trap longer ago. How can you be that patient? I did it in like 20 minutes. Your town is hollow. No. Not my town. Just this bit here. Just this bit. Just this bit here is hollow. Basically here to just here to here is hollow. This bit isn't hollow. Well, it is actually, but that's because there was a TNT explosion right here. How would you crash that in less than a second? It literally took 20 minutes to like literally fill it over. I only filled it over, and I only filled it over because I wanted to build the pyramid here. Actually, I think the pyramid, I think it just about. No, the pyramid sticks over it by a minute, by a little bit. But yeah, I did this somewhere else as well, but then I since undid it. I covered over two hills in another place. We just did it, but I undid it. My back. Sorry. That's interesting though as well. So literally, initially this bit here, this bridge here was a oh shit, ouch. Initially that was a bridge. This here was a bridge to here. It went onto the land here. It turned here, and then suddenly it becomes a bridge again. But then I decided to cover this over and make it part of the land. But if we undug it out, this would become a bridge. In fact, if I go this way for 2 seconds, I can show you something else, guys. I also did that over here. I covered it over here for a long time. I could do that. I could make something explode, builds explode, but it's like, why? I actually covered this over at one point, but then I uncovered it. I uncovered it, and because it used to cover over here, it covered over here, and then all of this was flat, and then suddenly I never even covered it over here though. So basically, it suddenly just stopped here. Suddenly just stopped here, and you could get underneath it. It was really cool. But then instead, I undug it all out and put a bridge here instead. In fact, would you guys like to see it? I've got a copy of this bit covered over. I can show you it. I mean, I have bone mealed a lot of grass, but I also don't like that it's always bone mealed. I think sometimes it makes it look ugly. Let's just load this up a set. I can show you guys something. So this is my world from 2016. So some of you were like 6 years old when I built this world, which just makes me feel old. Right, so if I go this way, it's about to become nighttime, so might as well just sleep a moment. So here you go. Told you I did it, guys. I actually covered it over at one point. Thank you for calling me an old man, Ghostfort. That's really nice of you. See, told you. I told you I actually covered it over at one point. I covered it over all the way across here to build, thinking that I'd use it to build like massive structures. And then I decided not to do that. But it does randomly just stop here. It does randomly just stop here. Hey, my first cave that I slept in. Wait, how old are you? Have a guess. Have a guess. Have a guess. Everybody, I make everybody guess that asked me that question, Olivia Willow. I make everybody guess because it leads to some funny answers. Sorry, my nose is really blocked today. Saying that, this chest room here still exists. This chest room here still exists to this day. 19. I'm not 19. Yeah, not 19, guys. I wish I was 19. Yeah, I'm definitely older than 19. I'm older than 21 as well. I am older than 21, guys. But I take it, I like it, but I like that people think I'm younger. Don't tell me you're like 30. I'm not 30. I won't be 30 for a while. But I'm older than 21. 32. I'm not 32. Actually, switch the 3 and the 2 around, and then you might have the right answer. Oh my god. 22. 23. 23, yes. I'm 23, guys. I'm not 19. I was 19 4.5 years ago. I was 19 4.5 years ago. I had two answers, 23 and 24. Well, you put 22 initially. I was like, well, how can you take 32, put it backwards? 23 is not old. No, I was joking that I felt old because I said we've got people watching the streams now that are 16 and they were like 6 when I created this Minecraft world. I'm not saying it's old. I'm saying I feel old. I'm saying I feel old because the fact that we got people watching the streams now that were like 6 when I created this Minecraft world. In fact, we got people that are watching now as well who are like 13, and they were like 3 years old when I created this Minecraft world. Which that does make me feel old. But I'm not calling myself out and saying I feel it when I got people watching the stream that are like, my Minecraft world's not much older than them, then I feel old. Oh god. Exit without saving, because I never save this world, so it always stays the same. Right, let's pop back to here a second. Everyone call him old. Why? But yeah, I mean, I was streaming last year and I got asked a question. I was streaming last year and I got asked a question about how old is this Minecraft world? I said, 9 years, created in 2016. And I got a comment, so you created this when I was 4. And I'm like, I created this world when I was 14. Well, no, I created this world when I was 13, but I was almost 14. But I've had this Minecraft world a long time, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you were to go back to in 2016, it wasn't possible to. This is how old my Minecraft world is. If 10 years ago, it wasn't possible to have a 10-year-old Minecraft world because Minecraft didn't exist for another 3 years. Thank you to the person who subscribed. We are 11 subscribers off hitting 8,050. Yeah, he not old. No, I'm not old. There's no such thing as old. But when you're young, though, you see someone in your 20s, you think that that's old. That does make me feel old. What was I gonna say? But yeah, when you're young, guys, like you always think someone that's in their 20s. someone that's in their 20s, like, when you're young, you think that's really old. Then when you get there, it's like, it's not old. Is it a solo world? Yeah, this is my solo survival world. Oh shit, I just fell off. Tell, should we throw an ender pearl? It not, no it is. This is a solo world. Oh shit. That's gonna come straight back down, isn't it? Fudge. Knowing my luck, it's gonna miss, come back down the other side. Yeah. Come on, land perfectly. It's gonna land perfectly this time. I thought you played with your friend. Yeah, but that's not... My friend hasn't really contributed that much to the world. Well, he has, but my friend's only built a couple of things. So it's a solo survival world. It's still a solo survival world. Like 99.99% of everything on here is built by me. So it's a solo survival world. My friend appears like once. My friend joins like once a blue moon. If you get what that means. If once in a blue means that he joins once in a while. But it could be like, sometimes it could be like 2 years. Like between 2018 and 2020, I think he joined. Between 2019 and like 2021, I believe he joined once. Yeah, but I play if I play with my friend, that tends to be on his realm, not on here. Guys, thank you for watching my Mario Kart video last night. Oh, pardon me. Thank you to everyone that's watched this stream so far, guys. Over nearly 200 of you have watched this stream in the first last hour. I'm back. Weird question. What reasonable age? It depends. In the UK, it's 6. In the UK, it's 16 with permission, 18, and 18. I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back. Sorry guys, I'm back. 16. Yeah, in the UK you can get married at 16 years old with like parental permission. But it's 18. It's 18 otherwise. Wait a sec, you have 3,000 watch time hours? 3,000? And I have 4,000. Well, no, I got 4,000 last year. I've been monetized for over a year. I've been monetized since like last June. I've been monetized since last June, which I don't. If you get monetized, you've got to get the hours again to stay in the monetization. So I don't believe this year that we'll stay in the monetization, because at the moment we're not getting the hours, that we're not getting a lot of hours from YouTube. But that's because people don't watch as long as they like used to. But that's totally fine. How do you do it? How do I do what? How do you do what? The watch time hours. How do you get people to them? I can't answer that. I can't really answer that because that's just got a trillion answers. To get the hours, you've actually got to get people watching. There's no way to get the monetization hours. It just either happens or it doesn't happen. There's sort of no way. There's no right or wrong way to do it. But there's no correct way or anything like that. So, for example, like I got it through live streams. I got it through live streams, but doing them for you doing them in vertical format, because you've got vertical live streams that go on the shorts feed. I got it from that because I tended to see that we had more people watching when I did it streamed on shorts. When I did vertical streams, I noticed that I had more and more people watching, and I was able to hit the monetization hours. But last year I had a lot of people watching. Like, we got 400,000 people watch last year. At the moment we've only got 170,000 this year, which is still great. So I can't actually answer. But yeah, literally, like, there's no way to answer that. But also, it's not a magic bullet though. Goes for it. Getting monetized isn't as good as it makes out. Even if you get monetized, there's still not a guarantee you're gonna get paid. Even if you get monetized, there's still not a guarantee you're going to get paid, because YouTube lets it build up. You cannot get paid by YouTube if it's got to build up to £60 or $60 before you can get paid by YouTube. So if you don't make it up to 60, then it just stays there until you do. But for some people who potentially, if they only get like £3 a year, it could be waiting they could be waiting years. You're not guaranteed. That's how YouTube works. YouTube doesn't pay out if you got £2 over 6 months. YouTube doesn't pay that out. YouTube it builds up and up to 60. It's got to build up to 60 £60 dollars. Monetize means monetize means that you get paid by YouTube. So the more you guys watch my content, the more ad revenue I get. The more ad revenue I get from advertisements that are playing on my streams and videos. So I get a certain cut of that. I get paid. I basically get paid because you guys have like watched my content. But I don't get paid a lot because YouTube doesn't. If you're a small YouTube channel, you don't get paid a lot. No, not 60 watch time hours. £60 dollars. If you have can I do it with an old account? Well, you can get monetized on any account. You can get monetized on any YouTube account, but YouTube doesn't pay out. YouTube, even if you get monetized, YouTube's not guaranteed to pay, because apart from that, you've also got to avoid. You've got to have no copyrights or legal issues with your YouTube channel. You've also got as well. It's got to build up. If you don't get more than $60 pounds, then they won't pay out. It has to build up. They don't. I didn't know that until I got monetized. That's my mum watching. She doesn't enter. I do not have copyright. Yeah, I said that's some of the things of monetization. They don't just even if you hit the watch time hours, they also check how many watch hours do I have. What in the last well, I've got a lot more than you think, guys. I've got a lot more than you think, but how many hours on YouTube do I have? In the last year or lifetime? Well, I don't have 4K now. I had 4K last year. I've only got like 2,000. I've only got like 2,000 this year. That's my sub count. That's not my watch hours. Hello, Jenth. Welcome to the stream. Lifetime 24,000, but most of that came through YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts don't add up to your monetization. Yeah, I've got like 2,500 this year. To stay in monetization, I need to pick up another 2,000. So I'm gonna crank out on content. No, I want to get a video with 10,000 views, guys. I want to get a video with 10,000 views this year. I haven't had a video get 10,000 views in ages. I haven't had a video. Let's just have a look, guys. Let's have a look. I have it will mainly be a short. Okay. It will mainly be a short. Let's have a quick look then. I haven't had a YouTube short get 10,000 views in a year. I haven't had a video get 10,000 views in a year. I need to leave her now. Have a good rest of your day. What about videos? I don't have a video with more... I don't have a video. What a short is a video. A short is a video. You're talking about long... You're talking about a horizontal video, like a long form video. A normal video... A YouTube short is still a video. Goodbye, Olivia. Have a good rest of your day. Literally, I haven't had a... Well, I've never had a video get 10k. The most viewed video only has... The most viewed video on the channel... The most viewed video on the channel is... The most viewed video on the channel has 7,000. Long term. Long form. Long form. Long term doesn't mean video. Long term is like your goals. Your long term goals. A goal that takes when it says you're gonna do something long term, it means that you're gonna do it over years. That's the mission in the long term. You have the long term and the short term, like your long YouTube videos gives you watch hours, so do live streams, but shorts don't contribute, which is why I have 24,000 lifetime views. Which is why I have 24,000 watch hours, and I could only get monetized in the last year. No, not just videos, Malik. Streams. Vertical live streams also count towards your watch time. And live streams. All live stream formats go into it. It used to be it's actually 3,000. It's actually 3,000, but you get the full shebang at 4,000. You actually get some of it at 3,000, but you get the rest of it at 4,000. Live streams counts as well, but you've actually got to make sure that people are watching the live stream and staying watching. So I can tell you I can tell you guys how many people have... Right, so 188 of you have watched this stream, and you've all watched for an average duration of 2 minutes 14. So watch this. 188 times 2.14, that's 402. So 402.32 minutes to hours. So at 402 minutes, you guys today on the stream have watched the equivalent of 6.5 hours. But I suppose Malik does more shorts than streams. But even in fact, the YouTube Shorts one's ridiculous. You need 10 million to get into the Shorts fund. You need 10 million views. I got close to that once. I sort of got close to that once, potentially getting into that. But then I only got a few 100,000. What, YouTube Shorts is 10 million though? It's just stupid. Oh, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get the watch hours, but you've also got to make sure the videos are like worth watching and that people are going to be engaged by the video. 10 million views across 90 days. I'd love 10 million views. I wish I had a video get a million views. I haven't got a video with 1 million views. I've got one on TikTok. I've got a video with 1 million views on TikTok, but I want a video with 1 million views on Calamity of Joe. But YouTube Shorts don't work for me. I think it's because my channel's just old now. My channel's just old, but I loved YouTube Shorts initially, and then I think they brought it out to too many countries. my most got 50. My most got 50. My most got 50, but it's not. My most got 50k, but it's not. But it's not the most popular video anymore. Another short got 60, but that's because it's just randomly got views every day for the last 2 years. A FIFA clip I uploaded just somehow always gets like views every single day. It gets 300-400 views. So my most viewed video is not a Minecraft video anymore. It's now a FIFA video. This FIFA video surpassed the most popular Minecraft video about 2 weeks ago. It's now got 61,000, so it's good. I think it's going to be the first video ever to hit 100,000 on this channel. Oh, pardon me. Have a good rest of your day. I think, should Java be discontinued? IBX Toycast just below my screen, below my stream. I mean, no. I believe every Minecraft video should have been continued. My most is Minecraft. Yeah. Well, my most is I've probably. Yeah. Just want to check a notification. Just want to check some notifications a sec. Nope, none. Good. But yeah, YouTube's an interesting software. But I do want a YouTube short that does well. I want to hit 500,000 views this year because we hit 400,000 last year. But I just can't see it because at the moment we've done a lot worse than we did last year. Literally, we started this year crazily. We had 100,000 views by the end of April. We had 100,000 views by the end of April, which is just like crazy. Mental even. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, by the way. As it stands, we are aiming to hit 8,500 subscribers. I would love to. I'm gonna try and bring out some shorts tonight. A YouTube short tonight, guys. Super easy to remember. Well, it's not super easy. I'm gonna politely like drop your claim there. It's not easy. You could get your 4,000 hours, but then you could only get £2. You could only get £2 from it, and then you don't actually get paid. There's a strong chance. Even if you get monetized, they've got to do like they've even got to do a lot of background checks on you. So even if you get monetized, there's still a chance you might not get paid. Hello, sorry, I don't like veggies. Hello, Finkyu. Welcome back to the stream. Right. Just thinking about what we're going to build now. We've just been working on a castle today. We've built a castle in the lower, in one of the outer regions of the world. Yeah, it's not actually easy to like get paid by YouTube. That's why I say to people, to be honest, goes for it. That's why I say to people, like, don't go into YouTube thinking about you're going to get paid. Because I've seen a lot of people do that as well. I've seen a lot of people that basically they do YouTube because they think there's money in it. This year I'm not going to miss your birthday. That's alright. My birthday is not for another 5 months. I'm going to feel a lot. My birthday is not for another 5 months, guys. Yeah. I'm going to dump some shit out of here a sec. Oh my god. But yeah, literally, like... Yeah, my birthday is not for another 5 months. That's really good remembered. That's really good remembered, because I only mentioned my birthday. That is really good remembered. I only mentioned it because we were trying to hit 8k by my birthday. We were trying to hit 8k by my birthday, so I constantly mentioned when my birthday was, because we were trying to hit 8k by my birthday, which we didn't quite do it. We didn't quite do it, which... Why the hell? We didn't quite do it. We hit 8k 2 months later. We hit 8k 2 months later in February. But I want to hit 10,000 by my birthday this year. But at the moment we're still about just under 1,500 out. But unlike last year, I cannot see us doing it this year just because we've been very slow. 7. At least we're 8k right now. Yeah, we wanted to hit 10k this year. We wanted to hit 10k this year because my YouTube channel's 10 years old this year. My YouTube channel is create shorts. I mean, I do create shorts, but YouTube Shorts is a very interesting like software. Sorry, it's very interesting. I've seen people upload similar videos to me, and they've got like 10,000 views. I upload a YouTube short and I get 1,000. It's amazing. It is interesting. Though YouTube short, I do make YouTube shorts, but YouTube shorts for me is very hit and miss. I either have a video that does okay, or that it doesn't do what you would expect. It's a very interesting software. Like, I don't understand the pattern of YouTube shorts anymore. Back in 2021, there was a pattern that your short used to always take off 2 days later. But now it's a bit more. Now it's a bit more different. But has anyone ever made an edit about you? Yeah, actually, someone did, but their edits were shit. A guy in my stream did, but his edits were like shit. But they weren't like memes though. They weren't like memes. It was literally the guy thought he was a genius editor, but what it really was, he was just taking clips off the internet, sticking together, and making it look like, and thinking that he cut down a tree. But like, if someone, I'm not against people making memes out of me, which there's probably some funny shit that I've done over the years. Like, if you look at the clips section, guys, on my YouTube channel, I have inadvertently. What does shagging mean? I don't really think I can say, because I don't know how old everyone is in the stream, so I can't tell you what that means because I don't know how old everyone is in the streams. We could have someone really young here, so I can't really tell you what that word means. It's basically a slang for what males and females do in the bedroom. Trying to find a way not to like. make that 2 element. But that's what it means. It's not a word. It's more of a Western world word. Yeah, exactly. It sort of means that. Not get banned. Well, I'm not going to get banned. I'm not going to get banned. That's not a bannable word. That's not going to get you banned. Yeah, even if you said the full word, even if you said the actual word for it, like you wouldn't get banned because it's a genuine human thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go and break this. Not break it. Carlson carries cow home. Right. Just gonna go and think of that. But yeah. Guys, everyone on here, I have launched a podcast. Hello, Karen the Serious. Welcome to the stream. I'm going on holiday in 13 days. Cool. I'm going on holiday in 2 months. My man, how you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Welcome back to the stream. I'm just gonna put something in here, guys. I've launched a film review podcast on YouTube. Please, guys, I'd love if you guys could subscribe to it. The next episode should be out in a few days. There should have been an episode last Sunday, but I was just way too tired to film. I'm just gonna put it in, guys. It's called Absolutely Unscripted. We've got 5 episodes out so far. I started it 5 months ago, so I started it in February. And then I didn't upload an episode for almost 3 months, and then I started it again. Hello, Bed Wars. Haven't seen you on the streams in ages. Welcome to the stream. Hi. There should be an episode about Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey in a few days' time, guys. I watched Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey last Friday, a week ago, and I want to do a podcast episode. I just haven't had enough. I just haven't finished the scripts about everything I want to talk about. Why have you stopped making moderators asking? Because I've already got enough moderators at the moment. I have people ask all the time. But we have moderators, but none of them are on at the moment. But that's not... It's not to worry, though. There's only 7 people. If we've only got 7 people in the stream, I can moderate the stream myself. If you get what I mean. If we've got a small amount of people in the stream, I can moderate the stream. So the next episode, guys, will be about Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, because I really enjoyed that. I'm saying that that's one of his best. Up there, it's up there with Oppenheimer. Is the Italian guy still mod? Oh, Oraway? I think so, yeah. Oraway is still mod. Egg is still a mod. Pixel King is still a mod. And then I think Swiss is still a mod. Can I join your Discord? You don't have to ask me to join the Discord. As long as you're over the age of 13, it doesn't matter. You don't have to ask to join. As long as you're over the age of 13, then of course you can join. Nightbot always puts the Discord link in. Yeah, as long as you're over the age of 13, then ROA is OG. Well, He's only watched the streams for the last year, but I gave him moderator. I gave him an egg moderator because they were just arguing with each other and they were trying to like kick each other out, and it was funny. But they were actually quite good moderators, I will admit. I am. Yeah, as long as you guys are over 13, then of course you can join the channel Discord server. But also, guys, it's also it's a community server, so we actually have a channel in the Discord server where you guys can promote your own YouTube content. As it stands at the moment, we have, I don't know how many members we've got at the moment. As it stands at the moment, we have about 100 or so. We had about 100 or so members, but then I kicked a few people out who were like really inactive and they'd never actually commented. But you will be our 80th or 90th member, I believe. It is a community server, guys, and hey, like you're British, right? Does people make you tell bottle of water? Yes, people do. In fact, someone did earlier on, which is funny because we don't actually say that. We don't actually say bottle of water. It just happens to be how our accent sounds. We're actually saying the T. We're actually saying the T. It's because our accent makes the T's thicker, so they think we're saying something completely different. But I'll say, people in New Zealand, when they say check-in, it sounds like chicken. Oh yeah, I get that comment all the time about the bottle of water thing. But it's one of those as well. In New Zealand, when they say check-in, it sounds like chicken. So my granddad was telling me a story about he was in New Zealand and he heard somebody go past and say, "Excuse me, where's the chicken disc?" He's like, "Chicken desk? Where's it? What's a chicken desk?" Oh, yes. I jokingly said this story out because we had a girl in my friend's Discord server. She was like really odd and really weird. But basically, I booted her out because she was basically trying to get with everyone in the Discord server. This is in my friend's Discord server, and this girl, she tried to get with everyone. I booted her out because she was just a creep. She was weird. And then she was like really fat. She was like really fat, and she was really fat, and she was really insecure about she was overweight and fat. But I'm overweight. I'm quite overweight, but you know, I'm not insecure or anything like that. Like, I don't give a shit. But because I booted her out, she suddenly just started insulting me for being fat and calling me all these fucking rude fat jokes. Fat ass, fucking booted me out, fat ass, fat ass. And I'm like, aren't you fucking insecure about being fat? So why are you insulting me for being fat? I'm like, who if they're insecure about their weight, who fucking insults somebody else and calls them fat ass and because they booted them out of the Discord server? You're insecure, so you fucking abuse somebody else for being fat. It makes no sense. That's why I was making the joke. Basically, we booted her out because she was a creep. She said things in there that was just really weird. Guys, by the way, I'm monk, swear to God. Oh, I get called that all the time because I said that Minecraft didn't exist when I was a kid, when I was younger. I said I was 7 when Minecraft came out, and let's just say everyone called me Unk. How can you be an Unk if you're like 2 years away from being a teen? Right. But yeah, that story's hilarious. What Butcher? Should we name this villager? What should we call him? Let's call him. Should I name him after a character from my book? I'm bringing out a book in November, guys. Oh, that makes sense. But you wouldn't say unk, you'd say like uncle. That's why I was confused, because unk's more of a slang. You've been on stream for like 2 hours. It's not that long. 2 hours isn't long. 2 hours is normal for a YouTube live stream. I normally stream between 2 and 3 hours a day. Because I enjoy it. That's not the weirdest thing ever, FinQ. I take it your sibling's much older then. Because of how you just said that. I'm playing Legacy Console Edition. It's not Bedrock, I'm afraid. Badger State Mechanical. I take it your sibling's much older then. That's not the weirdest thing ever. I knew a guy who was in my school year, FinQ. That's a guy in my school year. He was an uncle before he was born. I once knew a guy that was an uncle before he was born because he had an older brother that was quite a lot older. No, I don't hate I Show Speed. I just think I just don't understand how he took off. I don't understand, like... I don't understand, like, his content. Like, I don't... If he was... I probably wouldn't think, how did this guy take off? I don't understand it. I Show Speed. I just don't like his content personally. I just don't get how it's funny to watch somebody bark at someone in public. Like, if somebody walks up to me and barks with a camera in their hands, I'm not like, oh wow, you're a famous YouTuber. I'm like, why haven't you taken your meds? Like, no offense, but it's not normal to go up and bark in people's faces. Like, is it normal to go and like bark at people and act like you've just escaped from a loony asylum? You're going to become an author? I haven't become an author. I am an author. I've already published. I've been an author. I've got to be honest, we don't really have that in the UK. In the UK, we don't really have that. That's more of an American thing, so I can't really pass any judgment. You hate your editor? Like a popular one soon? What, to be an author, you don't have to be popular. How many books have I published? Do you know what? I'm going to have to search. I don't fucking know. But I write all the time. If you get what I mean, I write all the time. So why don't I just look at my bookshelf? I've published The Dollmaker, One Last Christmas, Janav the Darkest Day, Dawn of Planets, The Attack from Space, Dawn of Planets, Vengeance, Dawn of Planets, The Gathering Storm, Archipelago, The Witches of Glees, and Dawn of Planets 1's War will come out in November. I haven't 10 plus. About 8. I've published about 8. I've published 2 this year. I published Janav the Darkest Day this year. I published One Last Christmas this year. And I will publish One's War later in the year. Dawn of Planets 1's War has been waiting to be published for over a year. Dollmaker was scary as fuck. Well, I don't know though. That was just a rough count. Sorry, but that's fine. Well, yeah, the Dawnmaker I've only sold one copy of, but the Dawnmaker is the scariest thing I've ever written. But the Dawnmaker is 18 rated for a reason. The Dawnmaker was the first thing I've ever written for like a mature audience. Well, not for a mature audience, but for like an adult like audience. That's the first thing I've ever written for like an adult audience. Everything else that I've written is like for like, you know, everything else I've written has been aimed at like a family audience, so like anybody can read them. All the Dawn of Planet stories can be read by anyone from like the ages of like 10 to the Dawn of Planet story can be read by anyone from like 10 and upwards. But yeah, it's like gonna be amazing. In fact, guys, I'll put a link in the stream to it, in case you guys want to have a look at them. What should I do? Should I put the link in, or should I put the link? Should I put the ebooks or the? Let's put the ebooks. No, that's One Last Christmas. I want Dawn of Planets actually. That's amazing. The page, none of the books have loaded up. Why is it not saying I have any? Oh, there we go. The attack from space. This is the ebook version. Hello, Rafa. Welcome to the stream. Oh, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you on the stream in ages. Welcome to the stream. A recommended. Well, there's nothing in there. My books, the books that I write, are aimed at, you know, like a 10, 11 up. So the main idea, the main character. Can you give the link? What country are you from, think you? What country are you from? Because I can give you the link to that one. I can give you the link to whatever country it's from. Okay. I'll be back in a second. Actually, no. I'll talk about this first. I can't click links on my phone. The link. I'll put the link somewhere else in the set. I'll put it on the. What UAE Dubai? Does Amazon have? Is there Amazon in Dubai? Is Amazon in Dubai? Does Amazon have like a Dubai shop? Because I don't know. Hello, Olivia Willow. Welcome back. I don't know if they have a shop in Dubai. Well, UAE one. They might do. But actually, guys, Amazon, I'll have a look, because Amazon UAE. Okay, they do. Amazon AE. I didn't know that. Luckily, it's not all in Arabic for me, because I wouldn't be able to read it. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just going to quickly type this into... It's Dawn of... Oh my god, it's coming up with every single book. That's amazing. Let's come up with the attack from space first. But I'm going to put in... I'll put in the paperback, guys. Is this the paperback? Just getting it set, guys. Sorry. My mum come back with a baguette. I'm just trying to read this as a paperback. Oh, they only do paperback. Okay, I got it. Hello, Keith Evans. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I can't put the link in. I can't put the link in here. It's too long. Is there a way that I can make that link shorter? Like, why is that link so long? Why is it so long? Like, it's a really long link for some reason. Instead of giving you the link because it's so long, I'll put the name of the book. The Attack from Space. I'll just put the name of the book because if you put that in, it'll show up. If you put that in, it'll show up because that's the only putting my name in with it works with the publishing name. That'll work. I was going to say hello, Rafa. Welcome to the stream. If you are still here, I didn't see his That was a really nice. That's a nice baguette. Don't know what's in it. It's really nice. How is everybody? But yeah, guys. So I've done 3. All of that. All of those books, guys, are in something called the Dawn of Planets books. Actually, that's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. If I'd have gone to that like that and scrolled further down. Oh. If I'd have gone further down. Why is it set off selling GCSE books for? That's so weird. If I'd have gone further down. I don't know. It's so weird. Nah, it doesn't work. It's weird. Well. Joe is here. I am still here on the stream. Is that good or bad? I don't like veggies. Is that good or bad? I don't know how. I don't know the currency. Is that good or bad? Is that a good or bad currency? Is that a good or bad price? Because I don't know. I haven't set that price. How much is pounds? Ooh, pound. How much? The book is about £7. It's about £7. So whatever that is in UAE, it's the same as the £7. Every book every book is £7, bar one of them, which is a bit longer. The book's bigger. I think. Let me look at Amazon UK a sec, guys. Luckily, I can look at these books because I looked at them the other day because I was looking to see if it had any reviews or anything like that, which it doesn't. Oh, hold on a minute. I can click this a sec. Collect books from Dawn of Planets. £7. Yeah, they're all roughly about £8. I shall put this link in, guys. I shall put this link in the stream because it collects them all at once. It puts them all in. I'll put that link in. Joe, here, help me. How can I don't know how I can help you though. I'm just gonna finish eating this baguette off a sec. I still got like half the baguette left. How do you manufacture your books? I don't. I just I self-publish them through Amazon. So basically, all I do is write the book, and then I basically put it into Amazon, and they print it for me. Amazon print the book for me. So basically, I just write them. The reason I self-publish, though, is because I get more creative control. If I had to take out... I self-published it through Amazon, so it means I published it with myself without any other publisher helping. So, because I published it myself, it means that I didn't have to take anything out. I didn't have to take anything out. So sometimes if you like go down a traditional publishing route, they might tell you to take out bits that they don't like. So if I wait, Joe, can I swear? Of course you can swear, like I don't blacklist swear words on these streams. So if I had to take the Beridian Sword out of Dawn of Planets 1's War, which comes out in November, the whole story, a huge chunk of the story doesn't make sense. So, did you enjoy the Attack from Space, Ratha? Because I know you did buy it. Just asking, like, it's weird. I'm not going to do that, I'm afraid. Like a voice chat. I have my Discord server, guys, but we don't allow anyone in it under 13 because you shouldn't be on Discord if you're under 13. I'm just going to finish this sandwich off. I've just bit my beard, and that really fucking hurt. But yeah, that's why I self-publish. In fact, guys, I'm going to tell you something cool here. The Attack from Space, the Dawn of Planets story, I come up with that idea when I was 12. I come up with the Dawn of Planets story when I was 10. I get that, FinQ. But as a standpoint, as a legal standpoint, I can't allow someone to join my Discord server who's under 13. I don't speak English. Yes, you do, Lawrence. Yes, you do. Ooh. I know Lawrence speaks English because he's put it. He's put every comment ever in this stream in English. Yeah, I know you speak Portuguese, but some of your comments are in English. Like this one, I don't speak English. Give me a sec, guys. The whole stream is just lit up grey. I might end this. Should I buy a PS5 or a gaming laptop? I have no idea. Guys, everyone please subscribe to Absolutely Unscripted. It's my podcast YouTube channel where I talk about film. So I've just done a whole segment. I've just done an episode on Planet of the Apes, where Doctor Who went wrong, why I thought Billy Piper wasn't the next Doctor. I ranked my favourite Doctor episodes, and then I ranked my favourite films of 2025. What's my preference? I don't know. I don't have either of those. Yeah, but he said he can't speak English. Send link one more time to what? Send what link? Oh, the podcast. There's the podcast link. There will be an episode of Absolutely Unscripted out soon. I didn't have time to make an episode last week. I have got a couple of episodes planned though. I would like to, at the moment, I want to do an episode on Torchwood, which might have to have like a 15 rated logo on it. But yeah, literally, like the podcast is my brainchild. The podcast is my brainchild. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but I tried to do it on here last year on this YouTube channel, the one we're streaming on, and I got told to shut the fuck up and play Minecraft. So I thought, fine, I'm going to launch a new channel. So maybe get an editor. Who's he talking? Are you talking to him or me? I can't tell. Your channel. Oh, my channel. I don't need an editor. I've got a degree in film production. I don't need an editor. I don't actually need an editor, guys. Like, and you do realise, guys, you have to. I've got a degree in film production. I'm qualified in film editing. I don't need an editor. But I will say though. I also would never get an editor because you've got to pay them. Getting an editor, you do actually have to pay your editor. If they're editing your videos for you, you do actually have to pay them. It's like editing is generally a job. Plus, the podcast editing, I do not get paid, but professional editors would get paid. Professional editors would get paid. Do I have V-Bucks? No, I don't, because I've never played I've never played Fortnite, so I don't have V-Bucks. But yeah, it depends what podcast episode it is. It's the podcast has only just started, FinQ, so I'm currently learning what works and what doesn't. If you go back and watch anything in history, the first few episodes you're trying to see what works and what doesn't. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to see what works and what doesn't. I really enjoyed the Doctor Who one. That was a really fun one to edit. I don't know, about a pence? Hardly anything, really. I don't make anything off YouTube. I've probably made like 10 pence. Doctor Strange. Doctor Who, not Doctor Strange. Doctor Who, not Doctor Strange. Doctor Who's much older. Doctor Who's much older. Doctor Who's has ran since the 60s. Plus, it's the greatest show in the world. But in fact, Doctor Who, we wouldn't have Star Wars without Doctor Who. A lot of the costumes used on the first Star Wars film were bought from the BBC, which were left over from Doctor Who. Some of the costumes used in Star Wars A New Hope were leftover costumes from Doctor Who, which they bought cheaply because they didn't have a lot of budget. Star Wars A New Hope didn't have a lot of budget. So they bought loads of disused Doctor Who costumes and then used them for Star Wars. Yeah, it was incredible. I want to do a podcast ep on Star Wars. But I want to do one on Torchwood first, which the Torchwood one will be graphic. Because Torchwood is one of my favourite so it's a great show. It's actually tied into Doctor Who. It's basically adult Doctor Who. And it is tied into Doctor Who, it's a spin-off. But it's basically adult Doctor Who. Where it's very graphic. That's wrong goes for it. Getting someone to hit somebody. That's just bizarre. I mean, if you want to hit someone, if you want someone to be hit, why don't you go and hit them yourself? Like, don't get somebody else to do it for you. We could do that. I'm going to screenshot that build idea. There we go. I'm just going to go this way. Think about what we're going to do. I'm probably going to end the stream soon because obviously I've got other things that I'm going to do today as well. I've got a book to write, guys. I'm writing a book at the same time. Ooh. Let me just say something, guys. Yes, I am going to finish the city. I am going to finish the city, gents, but this Minecraft world... Hello, Calamity Lord Official. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Of course I remember you. I am going to reform the city. I am going to work on the city, but at the moment, this Minecraft world turns 10 years old in under a month. I'm focusing on my survival world for now because I want to get this world ready to be released for download next month. I want to release this world to download to celebrate 10 years. To celebrate 10 years of my Minecraft world, I want to be able to bring out a copy for channel members. I want to be able to bring out a copy for channel members. Cool. I've been working on a story myself, actually. I've written, at the moment, 41,000 words. I've written 41,000 words at the moment and around about 200 pages. I have no idea, Ropo. No idea. I have no idea. But yeah, literally, so far at the moment, I've wrote 41,000 words. I've wrote about 166 pages. I still got another 10 chapters to write, so this book could end up being about 400 pages. I know, I saw your comment, I screenshotted it. I thought it would be better to do as a YouTube video. I said I don't know. But yeah, 41,000 words, guys. At the moment, I've wrote about 22 chapters. I've wrote about 22 chapters at the moment. Add it in the city. Could do that. At the moment, can I have my... Why didn't I just put you guys in the shout out hall instead then? If all of you want like something with your name on it, why didn't I just put it all in the shout out room? There's a bed across here which we can sleep on for now. Right, I'll think about it, guys. Joining the last calamity. Interesting. Just gonna move this a sec. But going on to that thing though, yeah, I'm working at the moment on Dawn of Planets book 5. Book 4, it comes out in November. It's going to be called One's War, guys. It is going to be explosive. Well, we can do that. We can do that. We can do some houses to shout people out. Yeah, the book coming out in November, guys, will be explosive. I'm really excited for this because this is a story that is 2 years in the making. I started writing this story in 2000. I started writing this story in 2024. So Dawn of Planets 1's War, it's been 2 years in the making. When you guys read it in November of this year, it will have been 2.5 years since I wrote it. I started writing One's War. I started writing it in the summer of 2024. I'm gonna buy all your books. Oh, thank you. It's really kind of you. I hope you enjoy them. I'm going to write more every year because I like writing. I've got an ideas for a horror story for next year, which I might do or I might not do. I don't know yet. I've got a couple of short stories that I've written that I think I might do something with. You write books? Yeah, I publish them as well. I'm also a publishing author at the same time. I published my first novel I published my first novel. I published my first novel in 2023. Yeah. But yeah, literally I wrote Archipelago in 2023 because my uni lecturer gave me some really harsh feedback after I wrote a script. I wrote a script for my uni final major project. I don't do that, to be honest. I don't do that. I could put thanks to. I might do that when Dawn of Planets is finished, but One's War is already completed. I can't put it in the latest book, guys, because One's War is already completed and ready to be published. One's War is actually ready, and the ebook version you can pre-order. The ebook version, the ebook version is literally available to pre-order. It's been available to pre-order since January. But yeah, it's already pretty much finished. Bar maybe going back and just having a quick look, having a read of it, and just seeing if there's any like. You sell them, right? No, like the other book. Well, I don't know at the moment when that's going to be out because the book 5 at the moment isn't even finished. I'm literally 20 chapters into it. Where can I buy them? Amazon. It depends what country. Depends what country you're from. It's available in every country. I did that to my parents, and I did that to my parents actually in One Last Christmas. I actually did that to my parents in One Last Christmas. I put like thank you mum and thank you dad. My mum took the piss and said, "Why are you putting your dad in there? Your dad didn't even know you were writing the fucking book." Okay, done. Even in Italy, yeah, even in Italy, they're available globally. They're available in Italy, Japan, India, China. Basically, you name it, it's out. It's on Amazon. They're available on Amazon, so like they're available everywhere. In fact, guys, it's because I'm talking about my novels. It's kind of funny. We're near here. I named the horses. The horses here were named after characters from my book. Crindian Bonaparte is in Dawn of Planets book 3 and 4, and he will be in book 5. Angslin Tyraxus is in Dawn of Planets book 3. Charlie the horse isn't. Neither is Jonathan the horse. Strayston Burnsby is a character from Dawn of Planets The Gathering Storm. Yeah, this horse, and this horse are named after characters from my book. Please don't spoil. I won't. Well, the links won't work on the streams, guys, but I can just tell you the name of the book. I can tell you the name of the first book, guys. If you find the name of, if you find one of the books, you find them all, because it pops up with like the publisher name underneath. If you click on that, it comes up with every book. There we go, guys. That's the name of the book. That's the name of the first science fiction story I wrote. Dawn of Planets, The Attack from Space. So it's actually set in, Dawn of Planets, The Attack from Space is actually set in the UK. It's set in the UK in 2014. I come up with the idea of this story when I was 12. So I set it when I was 12. I set it in I set it in 2014. Hello, Sonic Dude. Welcome to the stream. So Dawn of Planets Attack from Space is set in 2014 because I come up with the idea when I was 12, so I based it in 2014 because I was 12. Nice skull. Thanks. Unless you're not talking to me. But I like the idea, though. The Dawn of Planet story idea is that you age with the character. So if you're 12 now, by the time you read the last story, technically, by the time, if you bought it, if you were 12 in 2014, 2024, when the book came out, by the time the next book comes out, you're the same age as the character. I was. 7, add 5. Add 5 onto... Minecraft came out in 2009, so add 5 onto... add 5 onto 2009. And then add 5 onto 7. You get 12. And 2014. Gotta go, boy. I subbed you. Oh, thank you so much. We're aiming to 8k by the end of the year. Guys, I built this here when I thought England were going to win the World Cup. Yes, I'm 23, but I will be 24 in the end of the year, so... I was 12 in 2014. Hello, Tiny Turtle. Welcome to the stream. This stream's gone quite well. 239 of you have watched this stream. Amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for subscribing. What are we... Thank you, everybody. We're 49 subscribers off hitting... We're 59 subscribers off hitting 8,500, which is just amazing. If I start reading now, can I read each... I can each read one year because I'm 12. Well, you were born in 2002. Yeah, I was. Well, yeah, the books are aimed at sort of 11 over. The Dawn of Planet stuff, you follow Agent 1 from... The Dawn of Planet story, you follow Agent 1 from when he was 12 to his later years. So gradually through the story, he becomes a teenager. Yeah, if you're under 13 on the stream, like, don't say. Why did you send the link? I sent a link in the stream because I was talking about my science fiction novels because it got mentioned. So I haven't mentioned my books enough, and somebody asked me about them, so I put a link into like what the book is. The link in the stream is to my podcast YouTube channel. The link in the stream, Tiny Turtle, is to my podcast and YouTube channel where I talk about like film and stuff. Yeah, the whole Agent 1 starts off as he's 12 in the story. In the Attack from Space, Agent 1's 12. And then he's, as the story goes into Vengeance and Gathering Storm, he gets older through the story. So the Gathering Storm, he's 14 to 17. Agent 1 is 14 to 17 in Dawn of Planets, The Gathering Storm. He's 12 to 13 in Attack from Space / Vengeance. And then he's 17 to 19 in One's War. And then he's... Rootpo said he got time out. Yeah, I got asked by Ghostfort if I'd time him out, so I timed him out. I could untime him out. But he was going a bit mental in the stream for a bit. Ooh, pardon me. Right, okay. I'm just thinking about what I could do next. I'm gonna go this way, jump down here, and then find this Minecraft bed. Yeah, literally, like, the novel writing stuff, guys, comes from I love storytelling. I've always loved storytelling. The Dawn of Planets, the Dawn of Planets story came to me in a dream when I was 10 years old. The Dawn of Planets series came to me in a dream when I was 10 years old about a character on the run from an evil uncle on the run from an evil uncle while an alien invasion is basically wreaking havoc across the United Kingdom. And he ends up being a leader in the fight against the invaders. Right, oh, let's put some dirt there. I want to gather some snow off here. Literally, guys, this is like the perfect snow farm. Because the snow always comes back. Because we're on a mountain. I'm surprised I haven't mentioned the books on here before. In fact, should I put a book cover on this? Should I put a book cover underneath on the stream? Should I put a book cover on the stream? Oh shit, that's the doll maker. What's this one? That's one last Christmas. I'll put a book cover on the script. I'll put the Dawn of Planets book cover on the stream. Just bear with me a moment. That is... Do I not have a book cover on my laptop right now? No, that's a book that I was writing, but I've scrapped for now because I lacked motivation to like continue working on it. That's One Last Christmas. No, I want something more. I want something more. No. Right, I'm gonna go and get my book a minute. I want to get an image of this book cover set so some of you can see what it looks like. There you go. I screenshotted it. There you go. This is what the book looks like. Right, we're going to turn this into snow blocks, which we have just made 42 of them. That's very, very good. Yeah, there's 3 of them so far. There's 3 science fiction stories right now. There's Dawn of Planets, The Attack from Space, Dawn of Planets Vengeance, Dawn of Planets The Gathering Storm, and then there's 2 prequels called... Oh, fine, I'll move it along a bit. This is what the book looks like. That's what the book cover looks like, guys. It is, there's 3. There's Dawn of Planets Attack from Space, Dawn of Planets Vengeance, Dawn of Planets The Gathering Storm, and then there's there's The Witches of Glees, which is a Dawn of Planets prequel, and then there's Janav, a Dawn of Planets story. It's alright, I can move it now. I only put it there so you guys could see what it looked like. But yeah, I'll do a YouTube. I'll upload a YouTube short again, not showing what the book looks like. In fact, you can buy it in genuine paperback. I'll upload a video. I'll upload a YouTube short, like showing the book off. I've got a copy of it somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna end this stream soon because I think I might go on a 5-mile walk. Can you put it in one of the upper corners? I'm going to end the stream now anyway. I'm going to upload a video talking about the promoting the book a bit later because I think I probably need to promote it again. So I am going to do that. I'll upload a YouTube short tonight, guys, showing what it looks like. Goodbye, Jet Keys. Have a good rest of your day. I'm going to end the stream, guys, because I'm probably going to go on a 5-mile walk straight after this stream. So, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. So, thank you everybody, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.